Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bazemore podcast. I am the host, Christopher Bazemore, and we have.
Mr. Winston Bazemore.
Mark Bazemore.
So at this time, this is going to be our first podcast. So at this time, we're going to be talking about some life lessons we learned throughout our years. So I guess the first thing I want to talk about is, what is success to you all?
Just never quit.
Yeah, that's the short and sweet. Success is the respect others give you for the actions that you take. You know what I'm saying? Especially family and friends, because that means more than you. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. So when you say, elaborate a little bit more about success. As far as, is it finances? Is it personal? Is it health? Like, what do you attribute to finance? So if we got a young kid, 21 years old, and we're trying to explain to them success, what does that look like for them, based on your experience?
Well, let me kind of go back to kind of explain what I meant by, and then we can move forward in that. What I meant by is the respect,
Talking to Mike,
and the respect and the admiration people give you, especially family and friends, is a direct reflection of the actions that you've taken. You know what I'm saying? So if you a good person and you're there when people need you, or you honor your word, you know what I'm saying, it'll be reflecting in how people treat you. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's success. You know what I'm saying? And you build off that. You know what I'm saying? You got physical currency, then you got mental currency, which is the mental currency is the fulfillment you get from doing something. And physical currency, of course, is money and cars and whatever you use to trade. So from that, the mental currency is how I judge success. It's how people reflect how they treat me based on how I treat them. Does that make sense?
yeah, that's powerful right there. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so what Kevin said is never give up, or Winston. That's part of that. That's consistency. So, make sense?
Yeah, that mental currency. That's what you said, mental currency.
Yeah, mental currency.
So, discipline is very big. So, I was listening to someone on YouTube, and he talked about discipline, and he talked about the DI in discipline, meaning that you give up something, you quit something. So, Kevin, I know that you big on discipline as it pertains to working out multiple times. Let's talk about some things. Talk about some of your health with your knees and how you still go every day to try to let the people know that you don't ever quit. Just like one of the guys that the Marine guy. What's his name, Mark? The Marine guy. Yeah, like Goggins. So Kevin, I know you can attest to some of that. So let's just see what you got to say about that.
Yeah, talking about David Goggins, man. My brother Mark Bazemore, he hit me on him, man. The guy's just incredible,
Stay hard.
motivator, incredible mentee. He don't know it yet, but he is. But yeah, discipline. On the weekend, I may have a beer or two, but during the week I don't drink at all. Water, the workout, have a spiritual base on Sunday, going to church, just to have that infrastructure in place for the spirituality. And then the family, make sure they're done, the daughter and the wife, and then the mother and the brothers. And then from there, like my brother Mark has said earlier, that, treat everybody with respect, and then the mental currency and the physical currency will come. You got to put a product out there. You got to be involved with something with that buyback. But that's the discipline learned from the great United States Navy, and it's transported to my life, and I can see it how it has flowered the family in so many ways, and so they follow that lead. So yeah, that's
I need to come look at this
that's
barbecue.
big,
Yeah, I'm finna go look at it.
big on discipline. You have to have discipline. You have to have the infrastructure in place you got to have a spiritual base, and everything goes from there.
Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta have that spiritual base. Gotta have that spiritual base. Man, so we have Gabriella that just got in the seat. Gabriella, so let's talk about some of the things that you've been doing. Can you talk to your audience or talk to an audience about your birthday and tell me the good things that you like about your birthday party and the good thing you like about turning 7? Tell us about your birthday party. What did y'all do?
We had a spa bus.
And what did y'all do? What did y'all do?
Play outside.
Okay. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
So we got another pan, or I'm very good.
Alright, so at this time we're gonna conclude the first portion of the podcast. We're gonna pick it back up in a little bit.